What is manifesting? How do we do it? What is the secret to it? There's so much information out there. Let's break it down. Thank you for all your comments. Make sure that you like and subscribe so that way I can continue to answer your questions and be of service here, and you can follow along on this beautiful Wicked Ash journey. So this is the Ascension series continued. Let's jump into manifesting and what the actual F is it. I'm going to be very transparent with you, okay? So I've been teaching this for years. I understood manifestation, which we're going to dissect that, whatever, it's just alignment. I understood at a very, very, very young age through the most simplest thing. I had this cat that I was in love with. His name was Mickey. He was amazing. He was my only soul confidant at the time in my life, my very young years. And he was unwell and he was outside and very, very unwell. I knew he was getting close to that possibility of transitioning over, and he disappeared. And so, whether it was telepathy, manifestation, alignment, all connected, I just envisioned him saying goodbye to me one last time. I needed to just know that I had that goodbye. And within 5 minutes, I turn around and he shows up, like I'm walking down the driveway. And I was like, wait a minute, there's something to this. And I was young. I was preteen. Um, that's when I figured it out. And I was like, whoa, wait, what I think, what I feel, like what's going on here. So you're going to see, you have seen, I'm sure, a shit ton of information out there of people being like, the 5 steps to manifesting, take this course and you'll be able to manifest. It's all fucking lies, in my opinion. Okay, I can't say all of it. I'm sure some people are doing some justice with it, but I honestly think that it's just everybody is so desperate to receive and so aching for their desire that this is a fear-based sales tactic where people can make money because they think they can manifest really fast. I'm going to burst the bubble right here. You are always manifesting. 100% of the time, you're manifesting. You're manifesting your subconscious belief structure. There's 5 steps to creating creation, okay? You're in within the human experience. So your belief in the subconscious or conscious, but your actual belief, your core belief, creates an emotion. That emotion is the frequency. That frequency becomes your perception. That perception becomes your outcome, AKA manifestation. So you are consistently manifesting from your belief structure. If you have beliefs that you are not worthy, you're manifesting that. If you have beliefs that money is hard, you're manifesting that. If you have beliefs that there's no good fish in the sea, you're manifesting that. If you believe that you are fat, you are manifesting that. If you believe that you are the shit, you're manifesting that. Just saying. You are aligning with, you are creating the outcome all of the time, never stops, will never stop. If you want your desires fulfilled, you have to learn how to become the vibration, the energy of. So your beliefs create that whole chain effect. That is an energy that radiates from your cellular structure, your 40 trillion something cells, into your electromagnetic field. You are a big ball of energy vibrating. That vibration is the law of vibration. Everything has a vibration. That's the law. The law of attraction is responding to the law of vibration. Like attracts like. So you are always receiving your vibration. Your energy vibrates. You're always receiving that. Here's what I figured out over the years, the 20-something years of teaching this, okay? I'm not going to go as deep as I do in the program Fully Awaken and Ascend, but I'm going to give you enough to make change in your life right now. So, because that takes hours to explain the other piece. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to sit with your journal and I want you to go, where is there lack in my life? Where is there lack? I want you to get clear. What's missing? That is going to show you where your belief structures are residing, the limiting beliefs. That's all you need to figure out is what ones are holding you back. So if you look at lack in your life, you can start to dive into, what do I believe about this? If there's lack of financial flow, what do I believe about money? What was I witness to in regards to money? What do I believe about receiving? What do I believe about my worth in receiving? Dive in. If there's a lack of love or commitment, what do I believe about my worth? What do I believe about commitment? What do I believe about love? Is love hard? Did you witness? Was love? My parents fought like mad, like physically fought. Love was hard. Love meant it had to be very painful before it got very passionate. And both of those things existed in equality. So when I started going into the loving world and attempting to figure this out, there was extreme pain with extreme passion, because that was my belief. That's what I was taught. That's what I was witness to. So I want you to look at where there's lack in your life. That is going to give you a big hint at where your limiting beliefs are. Once you discover that, you can start to heal them. Awareness in itself brings change. The moment you become aware of something, you're like, oh, that doesn't work. And you start to recognize it. And then you start to shift it and you start to change it. And it begins to change all on its own. So it's not that hard. You just have to find it. That's the hard part, is finding it. That's what the program Divine Alignment. So my top mentor, Sarah Rose, does that. Occasionally I will, but I booked up with a lot of other things. But that is where a treasure hunt into the limiting belief structure and helping you rewrite those neurological patterns, the habitual patterns, like all the beautiful things. So we can support you with that. But go to your journal first and have a look at, where's the lack? What do I believe? How is that limiting me? You're going to start to shift it. I'm going to give you tools now how to really make that change. So when we look at lack, the first thing I always encourage someone to do, write a list of where there's lack, and then you're going to write the exact opposite in a book, in your journal. What do you really truly desire? Well, if we are just mindlessly moving about life, being like, I just want to feel good, I just want freedom, you're not really intentionally aligning with your desires. You do not have to intentionally align with anything. You can just be whatever the hell you want to be, do whatever you want to do. There's no right or wrong to our experience. But if you have a desire, you got to know, you got to define it, you've got to create it, you've got to be able to find it so that you can put your focus there, so that you can figure out what's limiting from the actual desire, the true experience that I desire. And then when we put our focus and our perception and we keep our focus and awareness on the desire, we start to amplify our vibration, your electromagnetic field, your auric field, the same thing, your vortex. You start to create that vibration that the law of attraction can then respond to. So it's not as simple as looking at it. So this is where everybody else is going wrong. They're like, fake it till you make it. That's the long way. It's going to take you forever. I hyperspeed this, okay? Let's just get it done so that we can continue our evolution. I am not a fan. I'm not patient. I'm not a fan of doing things the hard way or the slow way. I've done them that way. Now I know different. So you can't fake it till you make it. Just using mantras alone, not going to work. Focusing only on the law of attraction. That's 1 out of 12 universal laws. What are you doing? You're slowing yourself down so much. Don't do that. You don't even have to focus on it. You just have to be aware of what you are, what your energy is, what your beliefs, what your energy, frequency, vibration is. So I want you to create a list. I want you to define, what is it? When I talk to people I work with a lot of mentors. I mentor mentors right now. And when I ask them, okay, what's your definition of success? They're like, to be able to do what I want when I want. Okay, what does that feel like? So basically what I'm hearing is you want freedom. Yeah. So what does freedom feel like for you? Where are you experiencing freedom right now? So I want you to go into your desire, and then I want you to really define what it makes you feel. Absolutely what it makes you feel. Does it invoke emotion? Does it create less pressure on your shoulders? Does it create excitement or bliss or that adventurous anticipation? What does it make you feel? I want you to feel it. Because remember, your belief creates an emotion that creates the frequency. That belief and that emotion is the feeling that creates the frequency that's going to create the perception and the outcome. Those 5 steps. So I want you to go into really defining if it's success, if it's freedom. If you're going to come to me and say, I want to be a millionaire. I will tell you to fuck off and I will not work with you because nope, that's not how it works. Money's currency, time's currency. Why try to manifest something that's a man-made structure when you can manifest a full vision of what that would do for you? So whether it's the house, the car, the material possessions, sure, that's not really my jam. I'm more interested in soul purpose people, those that want to feel a sense of purpose and fulfillment in this life through being of service or being this amazing, beautiful heart. But if you want the house or the car or all those things, I can teach you that too, but I really would rather not. So define your list. If it is those material things, what do they make you feel? If it's being in soul purpose, amazing. Then we're going to start with, what does that look like for you? What does that create for you throughout the day? How do you feel throughout the day? So it's really important to get to the feelings. There's a couple of other videos on this if you scroll way down the page that'll go into a little bit more detail about that feeling piece. What I want you to remember throughout all of this, okay? Your ego is a beautiful gift. It can only conceive and perceive what is possible for you. What is possible for you is actually limitless. There's no limit. There's no destination. There's no finish line. It is limitless, endless expansion you can receive. So my tagline, if you can conceive it within your mind, you can receive it within your reality. Your mind cannot conceive the impossible at all. It's fact, okay? So if you can conceive it, you can receive it. Absolutely. So I really want you to do that. I want you to be able to get into a space where, okay, I'm really, really, really clear on what I desire. Do not say what I want. What I want denotes to I don't have. What I desire to experience is a very different energy. Remember, everything is a vibration, an energy, a frequency. So I want you to make your desire list, and you can keep adding to that and playing with it and creating it and create the vision around it. Visualization alone will not get you there. If you visualize sitting on your ass every single day for an hour, it will not get you there. I did that when I was in my 20s. I was like, here's the house, here's the manifestation. And people were like, okay, what are you going to do about that? I was like, oh, I'm manifesting it. I didn't understand fully then. So visualization alone, not going to get you there. You have to believe it. And when you truly believe it, there's stepping stones, little itty bitty stepping stones that will take you there. But it's really just truly about using universal law. So all 12 universal laws, they're all in the program, Fully Awaken and Ascend. You can dive into that. When we understand all of them, we understand that inspired action moves through us. The next step is always available for you, and with clarity too. But you have to be able to believe it. And that's where healing the subconscious, healing the beliefs that are limiting you, essential. So here's one massive tool for you to do. You have to be able to believe this, okay? So let's say we're going to talk about weight loss, because you can manifest weight loss. You can create, you can align with weight loss, okay? You have to believe that this can happen for you. So let's say your desire is to see 20 pounds melt off your body, or the love of your life to come in. We'll just talk about body. We'll make it really simple. So simple. If you believed it, you truly believed it, you would already have it. So it means you don't believe it. So when you look at your desire list, if you don't have it, it's because you don't believe you can have it. Whether that's love, weight loss, money, whatever it be, there's something going on that's blocking you. There's a limit there. Otherwise, it would already be your reality because your vibration would be already aligned and being matched by the law of attraction. So what I want you to start with is step 1. You desire to lose 20 pounds. So we're going to start with, I can feel my body letting go of weight. So we're going to start with the belief that my body's going to start to let go of weight. Your ego can probably believe it's going to be the beginning of my weight loss journey is in motion. Your body can probably believe that. It can't believe 20 pounds because that's too much. So we're just going to start with that. And then we're going to keep expanding that. So here's how. I talk a lot about your I am statements. I am is the frequency of creation. Whatever you put at the end of I am, you're putting into motion. So if you're saying I'm tired, that's the opposite of vitality. If you're saying I'm poor, I'm broke, I'm fat, I'm lazy, blah, 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 you're creating that, okay? I want to take this a little bit further. So in other videos, I talk a lot about the I am. You can go there. But we have 7 main energy medallions in our body, energy spots in our body, chakras, okay? So I want you to think of the thing you desire. What is it? What's the first step of it? So if the desire is 20 pounds of weight loss, we're going to start with the body beginning to let go of weight. And you're going to go through that until you see that result. When you see that result, then you're going to go into the body losing half of that weight or 3/4 of that weight or all of the weight. But here's what you're going to do. So I want you to get a pen and paper. If you don't have it, pause it and then come back to this. I want you to write down these 7 statements with me. Okay. So the first thing, I know, I see, I speak, I love, I trust, I feel, I am. And you're going to make a little story or a little jingle. Jingle so your mind remembers easier. Make a little jingle, a little story, a little statement. Write it out. Put it up somewhere where you're going to be looking at it all the time. So if 20 pounds is your desire of weight loss, you're going to go, I know that my body is ready and willing to lose weight. I see the vitality in my body going up, my body preparing for weight loss. I speak everything into existence. Therefore, weight loss has begun. I love that my body is moving into its highest vitality and shining. I trust that my body is willing and capable to do this with me. I trust the process. I feel it happening. I feel my energy going up. I feel my clothes getting looser. I feel my appetite getting smaller, whatever you want to put there. I feel. And I am beginning the journey of weight loss. So you're going to make a little jingle, a little story with those 7 statements. And you're going to start to tell that story. You want to take it a step further. I'll explain this in a different video. But if you do it in the mirror, quantum entanglement helps. When we have a visual, the ego will entangle what it perceives. So if you can spend time in the morning when you're prepping for your day, brushing your teeth, whatever it is that you do, and sing your little song or tell your little story, have it up on the mirror and look into your own eyes and just in your mind, don't move your mouth. It's future you talking to you, or now you talking to Pat, yesterday you. That's probably easier to actually work on. So now you talking to yesterday you, or this morning or last night you. So you're going to look at that little past version of you and you're going to tell the story and be like, it's happening. It's absolutely happening. And then your ego is going to go, oh, because it doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. So it will put it into motion. It will believe it. It will play along with it. Now here's what to look out for. Here's how you know it's not working or is working actually. As we move into allowing this energy to move through us and this first belief to move through us, to become the vibration of the first belief, your physical body will demonstrate to you where your blockages are. So you will get back pain or acne or a rash or an ingrown hair or a dog bite or an insect bite or sore feet or toe cramps or whatever. Somewhere in your body is incredible. It will demonstrate to you where the blockage is through physical disharmony. So when your body goes disharmony right here, your emotional body is creating that physical reality. So we have 4 bodies: emotional, physical, spiritual, mental. Your emotional body creates the outcome of your physical body. So it doesn't matter what you are desiring to align with, AKA manifest. Once you start the ball in motion, once you start that first initial belief becoming your vibration, anything that doesn't match that comes to the surface. And what I see more often than not is a physical disharmony. So you will wake up and you'll be like, wow, I slept really weird. My neck is sore. or my ears really hurt, or I've got this big cold sore, or I've got a canker, or I've got a sty in my eye, or I've got a headache, or shoulder pain, or whatever. Look for it. Pay attention to it. Your body will be like, right here, hello, there is an emotional block in this part of the body. If you want an amazing reference, Louise Hay has a book called You Can Heal Your Life. And in the back, it's got this list of physical disharmony with the emotional mantra that's causing it, or the emotional pattern that's causing it. Okay. So some of you will just intuitively know. So your body's going to show you where the emotional blockage is. That's how you find your limiting belief. So you go, oh, that. And then you start to rewrite your story. So you go back to your 7 statements. I know, I see, I speak, I love, I trust, I feel, I am. You incorporate the opposite of that belief into this new way of being. That is one fraction, one itty bitty fraction of healing the subconscious, but it's powerful. And when you heal the subconscious, when you heal the limiting beliefs within the subconscious, you remove the limit that's been blocking you from receiving your desire. And end scene. That's my blurb on manifestation. So thank you for the question. Love it. Hopefully that was helpful and supportive. Let me know in the comments. And what other topics do I want to cover? I'm going to continue to do an Ascension series here and share. But if there is something specific that you want some thoughts on, or if I can add some seasoning to for you, let me know. I'm here to be of service. And if you want information on Fully Awaken and Ascend, it's highly, highly on sale right now, because there's so much change happening for us across the globe. So much change. Oh my God. But I've actually taken $1,000 off of it for the entire summer. So it's still available right now. We're just beginning June. So you've got June, July. It's really, really reduced in price. The Inner Child program is up there. It's $27. That's awesome. The memberships are up there, but I'm pausing them for the summer. I really desire to have more time to put into our podcast and some of the other adventures that I have going on. So memberships, don't sign up for those. They're going to be on pause for all of July and August at minimum. And then we'll revisit it from there. And that gives me, I just need a little bit more time to finish up my book before I get even more busy. But anyway, so there's all of that. I love you tremendously. Let me know your questions. Please never stop believing in yourself. You have value here. You are needed here. You are honored here. I see you. Every comment that I get, I see you and I honor you. And I'm so grateful for our joint manifestation and connection together. So keep shining, continue to stay brave, bold, raw, and I'll catch you next time. All right, guys. Bye.